The code's maintenance screen allows users to review and set the default static information needed for data entry. These range from optional fields such as areas, delivery routes, regions, shipping methods for reporting purposes, to essential fields such as credit terms, currencies, payment methods, taxes, and system accounts. The credit terms section lets users define when an invoice becomes due based on a set number of days. The system includes standard credit terms, but users can also create their own. To add a new credit term, click the Add New Credit Term button. Then enter a unique code and a description, and choose whether an invoice is due based on a specific number of days or the end of month. Once added, the new credit term can be assigned to any customer or supplier account. The Customer Group section allows users to create and manage groups for organizing customer accounts for reporting purposes. There is no limit to the number of groups set up. For example, you could create groups for quarterly or annual license fees. This allows you to run an aged debtors report to view balances separately for customers billed quarterly versus annually. Similarly, supplier accounts can be grouped such as trade suppliers, contractors, or employees. Once created, the group can be assigned to customer or supplier accounts. Payment methods lets users configure different payment methods that can be used for the bulk payments feature. Examples include weekly payments, trade creditors, and employee payments. Some payment methods are already available in the system, but users can create their own. When creating payment methods, enter the code, a description. Check the online box if the method should generate a payment file, or leave blank and save to create the payment method. Once added, the payment method can be assigned to customer or supplier accounts. The GL Categories and Subcategories section lets you modify existing categories or create new ones for the chart of accounts originally set up during implementation. To create a new category, click on Add New Category. Enter a code and a description. Select a GL category type, which determines whether linked GL codes will be part of the profit and loss or balance sheet, and whether they are classified as income or expenditure. Click Save to create the category. Clicking on Edit lets you update the name or sort order of the categories. The sort order determines where the category appears in the profit and loss and balance sheet reports. To swap the position of two categories, simply update the sort order and do not tick the checkbox. To insert a category and shift the others down, check the Resort Order box before saving. When creating new subcategories, enter a code, a description, and the checkbox Non-Cash Item in Cash Flow Report, then save. When editing subcategories, the sort order can also be adjusted if needed. Currencies for all entities are managed centrally at group company level. However, at entity level, you can view, edit, or add currencies if required solely for that entity. The exchange rates shown are the default rates used for the foreign currency transactions. At group level, you can update a single currency by clicking on Update next to the currency, and the system will generate the current day's rate. To update all currencies at once, click on Update All Rates, and the system will refresh all exchange rates automatically. Alternatively, you can manually update each currency by clicking on Edit. AccountsIQ uses TransferMate's mid-market rate to update the currencies table. To add a new currency at group level, click on Add New Currency. Select the currency code from the drop-down by typing either the currency code or country name. The system pre-populates the currency symbol and description. Enter the exchange rate, save, and update later using the Update option. System Account section is essential as it holds key accounts needed to process daily transactions. These include trade debtors and trade creditor control accounts, intercompany debtor and creditor accounts, accruals, deferred revenue system accounts, prepayments, posting defaults and retain reserve control accounts, and tax accounts. For stock module users, the system calculates stock adjustment costs when the stock movement profit and loss account and the stock value balance sheet accounts are linked to GL codes. This section also includes system accounts for bank charges, discounts given or received, and realized or unrealized currency gains or losses. Once all the GL codes are set up as posting types and appear on the list, they can be mapped to a system account. To set up a system account, go to System Account section. To create a new controller system account, click on the relevant option. When adding a new system account, select the account type from the drop-down. Then link it to the GL code. If needed, create a new GL account. And then save. This converts the posting GL code into the system account type. The same process applies when creating control accounts. Some important notes to remember. A posting GL account must be set up before linking it to a control account. You cannot post a GL journal into control accounts, VAT on purchases, nor VAT on sales accounts. Instead, use specific functions like the sales or purchase invoices or sales or purchase credit notes. Sales or purchase journal entry screens can be used to post adjustments against customer or supplier accounts, which update the control account balance. And finally, transactions cannot be posted directly into the retained earnings control account. This account is only used during the year-end process.